going to go through it. Okay, so will you get them out there for me, Leah, please? Will you give out some? To present your banking knowledge. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So, remember I mentioned the key skills? Have you done the key skills in English around the new junior cert? Maybe, but you're going to learn with this project, it's going to enhance your skills of communication. You'll be working with others in a team. You're going to be very creative, as you saw already, didn't you, in the last class? And you're going to have to manage information, as in what do you want to put in your ad. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. This middle part is to help you. So, we have 3 topics. We have current accounts, we have deposit accounts, and we have services that a bank creates. So I have you in groups, and 2 groups will do current accounts, 2 groups deposit accounts, and 2 groups will do services. Okay? So you're going to use the keywords. You're going to need to investigate your textbook and any other, the ads you've seen already, and some of the girls gave great examples there. And you'll use digital media, and the digital media we're using is Powtoon. But you can take clips from other places. Does that make sense? You can use music from other places and bring it into Powtoon if you want to. Is that okay? If you see interesting clips, or even if you want to film yourselves, if you don't mind doing that, you can do that as well. So you have to remember that each person in your group must have a role. There'll be 4 in a group, so these are just some examples of roles, and we'll look at them in a second, okay? And each video must be 2 to 3 minutes long. Okay, we'll come back to the roles in 1 second. Have you done other group projects where you have a role? No? Okay, you can use your notes, textbook, websites, and any other books to help you. And any other ads that you've seen already can help you. And you need to make sure that your video will have music, images, any photos you need, maybe some text on it. I saw some of you doing that already upstairs anyway. And you just need to make it interesting. And what you're doing is you're educating other people, let's say next year's, first years, on current accounts or on deposit accounts. Does that make sense? Okay, so we'll present it to the class and we'll put them up on our Google community. Some of you have joined it already, but you can do that over the next week or at the weekend or whatever. Is that okay? Okay, so you can use the computer room, the internet, and we have our Google community, and then these are just the skills. So with your communication, you will develop your communication skills in all areas, and you'll become more confident in communicating, expressing your opinions, and making presentations. So make a presentation at the end, okay? You'll be working with others on a team, so you'll develop good relationships and appreciate how it is to work together and cooperate. You're going to be really creative. You're using your imagination and creativity to explore different ways of creating your ads. I want to see, I'm sure there's great creativity in the class. and you will improve your capacity to search from different sources. Okay, so it's worth 50% of your Christmas grade, and the marking scheme I'll give you on Tuesday. Is that okay? You need that on Tuesday in class. And after you have it all done then, which is part of it, you'll be asked to do an evaluation. So what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, what you learned. Does that make sense? And like you were telling me there about the ads, what you liked about them and what you didn't. So we have nearly 3 weeks to do it. Is that okay? Do you need to do it in school? In school, yeah. Yeah. So we'll be doing it in class. So now we will have a look at the groups. Just before that, okay, I have a letter that I want you to get signed by your parents, because if you want to, or if you agree, I will be videoing some of it. So it depends if your parents want to or not. Is that okay? So there's 2 sheets, and this photocopier wasn't working properly, so I'll give you a stapler, staple them together, and when you bring them back to me on Tuesday. Please. No, we're not going to the Tuesday week. Okay? So you give out this letter, and give your, or Eva will give out this letter and staple them together for me, okay? While they're giving out the letters, I'll put the groups on the board. I have a printout that I'll put up there as well, and you can take down your group, please. Okay, so can you see there, and will you take down who's in your group? Just take it down the back of the project. Okay, now we pass the stapler around to staple those together. This is a letter for your parents in relation. Yes, you have 2 sheets in relation to filming, okay? Is the stapler going around? Oh, apologies. So staple these together, take them home, and get them signed for me, please. What if something Yeah. Okay, does everybody have... Girls, does everybody have their group details? Do you? Because we have one last thing to do now. So does everybody have their group details? And their topic? Can you see your topic? Say for current accounts as well, you could put in a screenshot of the application form. You can see them in your book or in your workbook. So you've all got the groups, have you? Yeah. I'll have them up on the notice board there anyway. Okay, so one last thing, in your groups.